So I am super excited right now because we are at the jungle swing, and I've been watching people go on the jungle swing all week long, and I'm finally gonna get to do it myself. So I'm getting prepared. I've got my helmet in my hand, I'm gonna put that on, and I got my harness on, and I'm gonna go down there in just a moment and get hooked up, and I'm going to just go up and up and up and up, and then I'm gonna soar and fly, and it's gonna be amazing. I am so excited. All right, so here I am. I'm getting hooked up, and I'm gonna get ready to go. They're getting me all lashed up. It's been kind of a process. You had to wait in line, so that way you could get your turn, and then you gotta make sure your helmet's on and the harness is on. And now they're hooking me up. I hope you can see that. They're getting me all hooked up there, and I gotta rely on somebody else to hook me up. But it sure looks right. I sure hope it's right. But we all go together, and this is how it works. We work together. Now I'm gonna raise up. So I'm on my way up. In just a moment here, it's gonna start to pull it. And this is just an amazing experience, and hopefully I don't lose the camera on the way. Okay, we're on our way up. The anticipation as this builds is incredible. So I don't even know how to really show you. I hope you can. Yeah, I hope I'm recording this too. So, but we're going up, and I'm ready. I am ready to actually begin the swing. I'm finally at my destination, and here we go. I hope you can see this. And whoa! Oh, we're going down. Wait, we're going up. All the excitement. Oh no, it's terrible. It's terrible. Oh no, it's good. It's good. No, it's not good. It's not good at all. This is good. This is not a good thing. But now we're getting. No, it's not. I don't know. There's just so many ups and downs. You go up, you go down, and you don't know what's going on. You gotta rely on other people. Otherwise, you can be trapped forever, and you can't necessarily accomplish things. But it is quite the rush. It's an amazing experience. I encourage everybody to try this sometime. You just gotta come up and try it. But yeah, it takes a whole crew to get this thing done. It took not just me, but you saw Kenny hooking me up, and we got Jacob over there. Hi, Jacob! And so they got me going and released everything. But there's a lot of ups and downs, and now even while I'm getting done, I can't even get done on my own. I gotta have other people help me to get done, and I'm twirling and starting to feel a little bit motion sickness actually, but it's a good time. So you gotta try this, but it all comes together, working together to make this thing happen. And I even need other people to help me with the ups and the downs, but it's cool. So you gotta come try the swing, but it takes a team effort to make this thing work. Hello and welcome to Base Camp. I am Pastor Pat, and today I have with me Lisa Fry. And we are at the Jungle Swing here at camp. And it's an amazing place. Camp is a great experience. You ever get a chance to come, you gotta make sure you come. But the reason I'm sitting here with Lisa Fry is because she and her family are missionaries to Kosovo. And I wanted to talk with her about what it's like to be a missionary, and what it's like to get ready, what it's like to be on the field, and what you need for support, all that kind of stuff. So Lisa, tell me a little bit. You've been a missionary for how long?
For 15 years now.
15 years. And when you first, think back 15 years ago, probably 16 or 17 years ago, but when you and your family first decided to become missionaries and you were getting all ready, what was that experience like? What did it feel like?
So it felt a little bit like waiting in line at the swing, where you're anxious and you kind of already feel nervous and you're not sure if you're going to go through with it. You know, we kind of feel stressed and we just feel really unsure about how this is all going to go. And then suddenly you find yourself and you're stepping up to the line, and you're going to have to get yourself harnessed up, which means you're really going to have to start packing. You're going to have to raise your budget and start packing, and really you're kind of in. It's like you're locked in at that point.
Now, did other people have to help you, or did you just do it all on your own?
No, so we need a lot of help, and those would be the guys that are helping figure out how to put the buckles on and figure out how to put the straps on right and the clips so that you're all safe and you're prepared. And so those are the people that are the churches, where they help us raise support, they help us get ready, they help by praying for us. Sometimes real practical things. Our home church will help us with meals and help us actually pack our house up when it's time to go. So it actually requires a whole lot of support to make it possible for an entire family to move on the other side of the ocean.
And then once you had that all done and you're all harnessed in and you're getting ready to go, what did that feel like as you were just loading everything's packed up, you're gonna be getting on the plane? What did that feel like?
I think that's the part where you feel like the guy hands you those little pieces of rope and says, hold on really tight and don't let it go until you're ready. And so you're just being raised up and raised up and raised up until that critical point where you have to like let go of the rope, and you feel that exhilarating rush, and sometimes you like can't breathe, and or maybe you scream, I don't know. And so I think like when you get on the plane, because it takes a lot of work just to get through security and get all your luggage checked in, because it's a lot of luggage, and then you like finally sit on the plane and you're ready to go. And I think that's the moment where you just start, it's like lift off, it's time to go. And there's a lot of emotion and a lot of, you know, a lot of relief, because it's like, whoa, like now we're harnessed, now we're ready, now we can do it, now we can go. But then there's also the point where you feel like you want to scream, like, what have I done?
Now, once you go, you get on the field. Are there ups and downs?
Oh, yeah. I think for Steve and I, when we first landed in Kosovo, the missionaries helped us get set up with a little bit of food that night, and they'd found a house for us to rent, and they showed us around, and then they said, okay, bye, we'll see you tomorrow. So we were left all by ourselves in a house that we didn't know, in a place that we didn't know, in a culture we didn't know, and we didn't know any of the language yet, of course. And that night was probably, we say even after 15 years, was probably the hardest night we ever experienced, because it was just the sheer loneliness and the sheer terror of what have I just done, because now you're there and you know you can't go back.
Yeah.
So it's like once you're released on the swing, there's like you're swinging and that's it.
Tell me one example of one really high moment when you're on the mission field.
So I think, you know, after we got through the first like couple weeks, I think you start to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this. Like I learned, you know, maybe 10 words in Albanian language or whatever language your culture is. And man, I've learned how to order some food, and now I know which, you know, groceries to buy. And so you start to feel like I'm really doing this thing, and this is like everything tastes amazing, everything's so different and exciting, and you get to see your little neighbors out doing cool things, you know, how they prepare their food in the yard. And so I think that was probably like a highlight, is just feeling like we really are here and we're really doing it.
Cool. And then the opposite side, of course, would be the lows. You swing high and then you swing low. Give me one low moment where you're like, this is really hard.
So I think overall the first year is always the hardest. So the low moment for me was when the holidays came, and you know, your family's back in America celebrating Thanksgiving, and then they're celebrating Christmas, and then they're celebrating New Year's. And you know, I remember one year, the first year, they called me on the phone because my whole family gathered, and they passed the phone around in America, so I got to talk to aunt and uncle and grandma and grandpa, and I was so excited to hear all their voices. And then when they hung up, I just sat and cried, because I realized I wasn't there to be a part of that, and it just made me incredibly homesick. And I think it just is a hard reality that although you're enjoying and you're being obedient to what the Lord has for you, there's also some sacrifice that comes with that.
Yeah. It was a team effort to get ready, a team effort to go, and then once you're there, sometimes you can feel kind of alone.
Yeah.
But that's actually a team effort too.
Yes.
Because you need the support from the people back home to keep you going. What are some ways that we can support you and help you through some of those highs and the lows and minister with you?
So some of the things that have really helped us over the years is we've received letters from our home churches, maybe even from a kids group, where they wrote letters to our children. So then our children would receive mail, because they never get mail. And so that was really exciting for our kids to receive a little package or mail of other kids saying, you know, they're praying for them. For Steve and I also, just to receive an email even, just with encouragement, hey, I'm thinking of you, I'm praying for you, or here's a scripture we thought would encourage you. That really helps us. It makes us feel like we're not forgotten. We haven't just flown on the other side of the world and people are just, you know, not remembering that we're over there. So I think it really helps when we get mail or a package or an email, and also the support that continues to come in. We're able to see that every month on our computer. They send us an update of who's able to send us financial support, because in order to stay on the field, we need money continually.
One of the ways that we can give to help missionaries is through BGMC, Boys and Girls Missionary Challenge. Can you tell me an example of when BGMC funds help you guys in the ministry that you do there.
Yeah, so when we were over there, we decided we wanted to do something really special for the village kids that we worked with. And so we put together a huge fair, and the BGMC money is really great for missionaries. They love that kind of funds because we get to do fun stuff with that money that has a big impact. And so we were able to buy prizes for the fair and some of the games, and we were able to set up the entire fair with the BGMC money. And we even ordered a guy, we found a man that actually made cotton candy, and the kids in the village, is the first time they'd ever tried cotton candy. And then we were able to present the gospel of Jesus Christ, and while we were there, showing them this fun time at the fair.
That is awesome. Well, we are so glad that you were able to sit down with us today, Lisa, and your whole family. And we love you guys, and we want to continue to support you. But this is why we give to BGMC. It's not just, hey, money going somewhere. These are real people that really need it because they're sharing the love of Jesus. And I love that we can support you, not just with our money, but with our prayers, with letters, and just loving on you guys. So we love you. We keep praying for you, and we look forward to hearing from you again when you get back to Kosovo.
Yes.
We're excited about it.
Thank you.
So, and we'll continue to go on this giant jungle swing with you.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
I'm Pastor Pat here at, well, right now we're at camp, but with base camp at Summit Church in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. And we would love for you to join us sometime. We have services every Sunday, 9:15 and 11 o'clock Sunday mornings, or you can join us online. That's cool too. But we'd love to see you in person sometime at Summit Church. For now, I'm Pastor Pat, and I say goodbye from Summit Church Base Camp. Bye. Oh, we're going down!